Hello, good morning. Happy Hump Day.
Hey.
I love it. Good morning, Sunnies. This is Sunny TV, where St. Augustine wakes up loud and proud and caffeinated, right? Today's show is stacked. We have art, film, food, music, culture, and a whole lot of I don't want to know what is happening because there's too much on my calendar. But we've got the queen of the sunny scene in studio. We got Renee.
Hey, it's Wednesday.
Super excited, but I got to turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene. A lot of queens today. Mel, what's on the sunny sundial?
Okay, well, today, you guys, I had a pack of Captain Wafers, the cream cheese and chives one. That's my favorite.
God bless the Lance Company,
Yes.
keeping us focused. Yeah.
So today is so good. I'm so excited. We've got a big chat coming up with Greg Von Hausch from the St. Augustine Film Festival. Guys,
Such a good chat.
such
I'm
a
so
good chat.
excited
Because
for
Hollywood is basically vacationing here this week. And you're going to hear him say, I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise.
So this was a previously recorded interview. I just want to be clear about that, everybody, because in order for him to come to our Sunny TV studio,
we
had
had
to get here really super early today to get him on camera. So excited to get that chat going.
Yes.
Of course, we have Renee from Totally St. Augustine. Festival season is ramping up
my God,
again.
so good.
So she's going to tell us the latest and greatest on what we need to put on our calendars, and maybe we can just keep some time open too for our families. Yep.
Oh, and just wait, because we've got another local news story that had everyone talking yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And there's a fresh update you'll want to hear.
Yes, about the
Budget
tree.
decisions.
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's
Budget
about the tree.
decisions,
Yep.
community passion, and a reminder that even trees can cause drama here in St. Johns County.
Do we keep the tree? Do we not keep the tree? We'll clear that up a little bit later. We got the local music report, of course.
Yes.
We've got a lot of things to cover. We've got some farm mornings or
Oh my
something,
God,
right?
yes, Spanish classes and maybe a little yo hablo un poquito de español. I probably messed that up.
Oh, you
Un
did
poquito.
so good. You did so. Yo hablo un poquito.
Oh, that's
I
something
love it.
little.
Big shout out to Heyday Activities. Monica, she's doing pretty good, right, mi amor?
Monica, I need a lesson. Ay, mami.
So whether you're here for the film festival scoop or the event entail, the music guide, or just to hang out with us for a bit,
Come
you're
on.
here exactly where you need to be because it's fierce.
It's fresh.
It's Sunny TV! And now a quick word from our title sponsors, the world famous Bailey Group and All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
She talks like when everyone talks to her.
Oh,
I love Spice and Tea. Love Spice and Tea is sponsoring again.
St. Augustine and the surrounding
Oh,
area.
they see the bottles.
We're the largest
All right, we
HVAC
have,
dealer in St. Johns
keeps
County,
tagging Christina.
providing high-quality service
15
and
seconds.
products.
Your audio is
With
on.
courteous
I can
technicians
hear Mel
responding to your
talking.
HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All-American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
So, how about that mute button, Mel?
Oh my God, you guys! I'm so sorry. I'm over here like I thought I hit the button to mute our mics, and clearly I did not.
Well,
so.
clearly you have a clear head for the weather because
Yes.
let's get into that. Click your button.
All right, here's my button. Yay, doing great, sweetie. So today is going to be a high of 76. Right now it is about 64. It feels a little muggy outside, just what I'm saying. So wind is 4 miles per hour, and it's south or west southwest at 4 miles per hour. Air quality is fair, so get your air purifiers going. Tonight it's going to drop down to 59. It's going to be partly sunny or partly cloudy with a nice clear air.
I hate this weather, to be honest with you. I think it's muggy and it's really weird.
Yeah,
because we
that's
went from
true.
cold to now this like moofa thick. It's almost like swimming in syrup, the kind of air. It's horrible.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
we're
I've got
getting
like the
there.
Whitney Houston sweat over the brow. I don't love it. Yeah. But I do love this music report. Let's get into the local music report to make you proud on this Wednesday, January 7th. We got Richard Konsicki at Cafe Alcazar at 12:15. Don't be late. He's there at 12:15.
12:07.
Colin Costco, no relation to the store, Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1 o'clock. Smokin' Joe, he's always taking showers in town. Smokin' Joe shower trade wins this time, 1 o'clock p.m. Ooh, Ivan Smith at the Tides Oyster Company at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
We got Chase Rideman at Iggy's Grill and Bar at 6 o'clock. Brett Blackshear, Old Coast Ales at 6 o'clock. Dharma at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 o'clock. Gary Douglas Campbell, God
he
bless
needs to
you.
just be the GDC band.
I love that idea for
Yeah,
him. That's
rename.
a great idea. OC White's at 6 o'clock. We love him over there at OC White's. Also, check out the Supervillains. Okay, I'm here for the Supervillains, right?
I forgot to hit your button.
That's okay. Colonial Oak Music Park at 6 o'clock p.m. We got Al Canali at Harry's Seafood Bar at 6. And finishing it out this evening, Cafe 11, George Lynch is in
Okay.
town, 8 o'clock p.m.
Oh,
really
man.
cool. Speaking of cool, we got the Queen of Cool right here next to us. We got
Yes.
Renee from Totally St. Augustine.
Hey guys!
How are you, Events?
Happy New Year!
Yay! Love it.
Woohoo!
So excited. So we've got this great, crazy list of festivals. I know we're going to be talking to Greg a little bit later, but talk about this list and what are we diving into in 2026?
Lots and lots of festivals, annual events,
Nice.
concerts.
Okay.
You name it.
We're here for it.
Starts out St. Augustine Film Festival.
All right.
Started on Monday, continues through this Sunday, January 11th. There are more than 40 films on screen. Each film is only $10, and
Oh.
you can get them at the door. You
Oh,
can
cool.
just go buy your ticket right at the door. You can also purchase them in advance, staugfilmfest.com. Check it out. Big stars, lots of great movies. I went last night.
Okay.
I watched the Sea Turtle film.
This was a hot topic, this one. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
and it benefited the Sea Turtle Hospital at Whitney Lab
Oh,
right here.
amazing.
I love that.
We
So
love sea turtles.
It
That's
was
cool.
awesome, and there we go.
We got some really cool celebrities coming in too, so we'll talk about
Yep.
that
Yes,
with Greg.
you can
I'm
talk
really,
about that later.
Really excited. So,
Renee, my mom said good morning, and she loves when you're here.
oh, that's
Thank
lovely.
you.
She loves you.
Hello. So sweet.
So what else is shaking, Bacon?
Okay, there are so many free lecture series, which I love because we live in this historic city,
Absolutely.
so there's something to learn
And they're
every day.
so interesting.
So interesting, free.
Free 99.
There's one tonight, January 7th. The Jimenez Facio House is hosting a series in the Ringhaver Student Center at Flagler College, so it's a nice partnership. All free. This one starts at 6:30 tonight. The impact of indigenous peoples in Florida during the American Revolution.
Wow.
Theirs is focused on the 250th
Yeah.
anniversary, and they have free lectures every month.
Cool.
So
How long are these? Like an hour and a half or something?
Hour and a half.
Okay, cool.
There's a speaker and then a
Nice.
question and answer period.
Very cool. I love
Yeah,
that.
free, fun. There you go.
Loving it.
Follow Jimenez on Facebook. I would say there's a link you can register for free, just so you know.
We have Julia coming on in February
Good.
she's got a bunch of these series coming up. So yeah, we're
Yes.
definitely going to dive into that chat with her. I love
Yes.
that lady.
All right, Jimmy Jam Barbecue
Yes.
Slam, the biggest barbecue event in St. Johns County. It is this Saturday, January 10th. Lots of fun. Chili tasting, chowder tasting, barbecue tasting, all sorts of things for the kids. A car show, the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show.
Yeah. That's my
Super
kind of
fun.
show.
Yes.
Really fun. So just something to do for everyone. Check it out, jimmyjambarbecueslam.com.
So much fun. Live music, too, is going to be great.
Yeah.
Sway DeFeo, big shout out to her who puts that all together. Very, very nice.
It's a fun family day, and if you love barbecue, there you go. I'm going to go in the morning and do my chili tasting.
I think you and I are going to,
Yeah.
go together. That'll be great.
It'll be
I
fun.
think chili tasting starts at around 11. The big barbecue moment starts at 2. So if you want to kind of gauge your time frame around that time, but there's also, like you said, lumberjack show. There's also a dog agility
Yeah, the
show.
dog-
That's
Agilities.
right.
Yeah,
I
so-
love watching those on TV, actually.
They're really, really cool. So
they
really, really
cool?
cool. And I got to give a
Yeah.
big shout out to Jimmy Jam because they're also partnering with my dog foundation, Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation. So every ticket that is purchased, Tail Waggers is going to get $5 back, which
That's
is so
amazing.
fun. Yeah, they're
Amazing.
really doing some great things and igniting some pulse in our community.
Yes.
So love that. So what else is up?
Ultimate Floyd tribute band, Pink Floyd tribute band at Cafe 11 this Saturday,
Oh,
January
Jim would
10th.
want to see that.
Yeah, Cafe 11 has a huge lineup of concerts. I mean, there are dozens and dozens. So it's a fun listening room, small space, not too crazy. OriginalCafe11.com. Check it out.
Cool.
Arts and Crafts Show also this weekend at the Pier. January 10th and 11th, 100 artists and crafters gathering there. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. both days. That'll be a fun event.
and it's cool because you can find obscure things. It's
You
not
really
like the
can.
same old things you would see in
No.
a box store, right?
Yeah, this is a curated show, different artisans, different crafters, artists. It's a fun thing, and the weather is stunning, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good Florida weather. Okay, coming up on January 17th, Emma Concert Association hosts Neil Berg's The 70s.
Okay.
This is a fun group. Basically, it's like a cover band, but these musicians and singers, some of them have been on Broadway.
Oh, wow.
In Broadway shows. They're playing 70s songs. Billy Joel, Elton John, The Eagles, Fleetwood Mac, EmmaConcerts.com.
I love that, and that is a big fun moment because those
It's so
those songs
fun.
are nostalgic for people.
They
so
are.
they kind of pull them into like times in the 70s,
Yes.
and oh man, that's a really fun moment.
All the hit songs of the 70s in a nice auditorium in downtown.
In AC.
Yes.
In AC and free parking and a free shuttle to and from the venue.
I love that.
You can't beat it.
Nope.
The Waterworks has some events, including Will Mehring and Robert Bolin, which is a Gamble Rogers concert.
Oh, nice.
That's also January 17th.
So can you tell me real quick about Gamble Rogers Festival? I'm just confused because it's like, is it an all year long thing or is it just a chunk of time?
The main festival is in April.
Okay.
At the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. That's 3 days of folk music. Really fun. There's workshops.
Extraordinary.
There are multiple stages.
I believe you even camp out to like go.
I go and camp.
It's so fun.
Generally, it's so much fun. And the youth stage is honestly amazing. We have such talented youth performers, both here and throughout Florida.
I feel like the youth performers are so much more entertaining than the adults sometimes.
Some-
Honestly,
Sometimes,
they
yeah.
Because
are.
they're doing it, they're just living their passion.
And
Yeah.
some of these groups then go on to become much bigger. You know, they go on and become professional musicians and play all over the place.
Yeah.
So that's the cool part of watching the youth stage. But this series that I'm talking about at the Waterworks is each month they feature, different musicians. This guy, Will Mehring, is a famous guitar guy. And then there's a fiddler, Robert Bolin.
Oh.
So,
Fiddle.
it's just different
Get your
type.
fiddle.
Yeah, I like a good fiddle. I like a good violin.
Me too.
Yeah. GambleRogersFest.org. Check
Cool.
it out. Okay, this is one of my favorite new festivals. They've had it for a few years. I went last year, the CPS Chowder Festival.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, they're bringing it back, right?
They brought the Chowder Festival back, not the original Chowder Festival that used to be over at
The Conch House?
The Conch House.
Right.
But I think it's just as good, if not better.
Okay.
Because you get to spread out on the mission grounds. It's
Beautiful.
over here by the Great Cross. All the restaurants are there with all kinds of chowder. This
Okay.
isn't just the spicy Menorcan clam chowder with the daddle pepper. There are some, but then there's just all kinds of other delicious chowders featured. And I went last year, and it was so good. I literally only bought $20 worth of tasting tickets, and then I was full. And it was my daughter and I. We literally shared different tastes, and it was
I have a
delicious.
hard time cheating on Mary Ellen Masters, who is the Menorcan chowder queen of the scene, right? I mean, there's nothing better than her
There's
chowder.
nothing better than the Menorcan clam chowder at the St. Ambrose Fair, which,
Mel.
by the way,
I haven't been to that
Mel,
yet.
make a note.
yeah,
That's the one out as you're going towards Sykes Family Farm, right?
So
Yes.
good.
They
so
do
good.
a big thing.
Yes.
it's in
I haven't.
Elkton, St. Ambrose, and I do have the date for that on my huge festival list, which, by the
Okay.
way, my huge festival list is on totallystaugustine.com.
Cool.
All the details for the festivals are there. I just have a short list on, social media, but if you want all the details, it's there,
Fabulous.
including that. But you know what? All these other restaurants are making all kinds of different chowders, so it's delicious. It's Sunday, January 18th, 12:30 to 4:30.
Love that. Love
God.
that. Saving that date.
Yes. All right. Another really nice thing is a Midsummer Night's Dream ballet.
We talked about that. This is fun.
The South Carolina Ballet is coming to St. Augustine. They tour throughout the United States, and they're performing A Midsummer Night's Dream, which apparently it's Felix Mendelssohn's 200th anniversary. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
the score of the music.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
tickets for children and students, all students, even up to college students, $5.
Oh, that's
wow, that's
amazing.
awesome.
Yes.
Look, Midsummer Night's Dream is a wonderful show. That was one of my college things that I was Puck in the show. It was like
Oh, my goodness.
favorite role ever. It was
See?
so much fun. But I got to tell you, if you have a chance to go see A Midsummer Night's Dream, definitely check this out. They're from South Carolina, so I got to give a big shout out to Lisa Chapman right
Yep.
now in comments. South Carolina Ballet, baby, coming to St. Augustine.
That's right. And it's Saturday, January 24th. Don't miss it.
Love it.
Perfect.
Also on stage here at Limelight Theater, January 29th through February 15th. I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change.
That's
show,
hilarious.
No,
Hilarious
this show
comedy.
is so good.
I feel like we saw a little excerpt from it at the gala.
Probably,
right?
yes,
They
yes.
performed
Yes.
a little bit.
This
It's
show
hilarious.
is so good.
It is so funny.
If you really love theater, this is a moment to go and
Yeah.
to come to the Limelight, fall into one of these very comfy seats, and watch
And
these
they have good
extraordinary
snacks.
shows. Oh,
They
have
do.
Great
They have great snacks. My favorite shows at Limelight are the comedies because some of these
Yeah.
actors are so
Hilarious.
funny.
They're perfect. Yeah.
Just so funny.
Now change.
Yeah, exactly.
Love that.
Okay, coming back this year, Tips for Kids Say.
That's
Oh, that's
right.
right. 'Tis the season.
This is a St. Augustine tradition. This year it's February 3rd and March 3rd. It benefits Big Brothers, Big Sisters. And what you do is you go dine at the participating restaurants, and all your tips go to Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
So they get local celebrities to serve you every year,
They
which
dress
is
up. There's a
so
theme.
it's a whole thing. I mean, we've been involved for years
Yeah.
too. Big shout out to Epic Behavioral Healthcare who takes what's the parent company to
Yes.
Big Brothers and Big Sisters. That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
So go support Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and have fun dining out.
Yeah, you're gonna
at your-
eat dinner anyway, so you might as well save the date for that one, which is
Right.
February 3rd. There's two, right?
Yes, February 3rd and March 3rd.
Got
They
it,
spread
okay.
it out a little, which I like, right?
Yes.
I have a giveaway up for this next series, Discover Fort Mose Jazz and Blues series.
This is a moment. You got to go to this one.
It is amazing. February 6th through 15th at the historic state park where they built the fort from 1738.
Right here by the city gates.
Right. Ledisi, Gary Clark, Robert Cray Band, Don Was, and the Pan Detroit Ensemble, and Samara Joy.
Listen, blues outside Fort Mose in February. I mean, it's absolutely stunning.
It's amazing.
Amazing. Yeah.
DiscoverFortMose.com. Check it out.
Love that.
New this year, everyone is excited about this. The Wesley Wells Farm Strawberry Festival.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
seeing
so
a bunch of
excited.
things. We're sharing the reels. Big
Yes.
shout out to Wesley Wells Farms. We love Amanda and the
Yes.
crew out there. Talk about this.
Fourth generation farm. You know, they're the ones who do the pumpkin festival, whose kids literally grow the pumpkins right there. You can go pick your pumpkin.
They started
This
that
time,
incredible passport program
They
to
did.
celebrate all the other
All the
farms.
farms.
She's so great. I love that lady.
So
I gotta
many
get her in the
farms.
studio. That'd be fun. I'd love
Right.
to talk to her.
2026 goal for me is to go to more of the farms.
Me too.
I think that's a good.
Shout
I'm
out.
borrowing your goal.
Yeah,
Shout
I'm
out to
working
the
on
farms.
the list. I'm just going to rerun the list that Amanda at Wesley Wells Farm started with Hastings Main Street.
Yep.
They were doing those farm tours, all of that. But that's a great list. We have incredible people.
I'm going with you.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that is such a hidden gem. I love, love, love our farming community, and I love supporting
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
our favorite. So
absolutely.
yeah, let's jump
So
on board
good.
with that.
Speaking of the feed mill, I'm going to segue from that. The feed mill has brunch events this week.
Right.
They have dinner events this week. If you haven't gone out to the feed mill, do it. It's County Road 214. They have a farm store. They have dairy. They have eggs. They have meats. They have vegetables. They have farm animals. You name it. It is literally a hidden gem
The
out there.
best pizza
Oh
in this
my
area.
goodness.
It's so randomly at the feed mill. It is. I'm salivating talking about it because it is so good.
It's the best pizza. So I went to the Hastings Festival last April.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
the potato, bacon, and
cabbage.
cabbage
Oh,
festival.
I'm going this year. I didn't get to go last year.
It was the brunch event was amazing, and I had brunch pizza from, Chef
No
Paul
way.
at the feed mill. Best
Listen,
pizza ever.
I didn't get to go last year, so
You gotta
we're
go.
going this year.
we have to go. Yeah.
I want to see this thing in person. I want to taste the food
It's
and give
so
my
cool.
opinions.
So good. You're gonna have good opinion.
Yeah.
I love it.
Love,
But back
love.
to Wesley Wells Farm. The
Yep.
Strawberries Festival is February 7th. This week only, half price tickets.
Okay.
It's like $8.
Any insight on what this means? Like, are we picking strawberries? Are we
We're
throwing them
picking-
at our
we're
people?
picking strawberries.
Okay.
We're
Throwing
picking.
them at people.
Okay.
So you can actually go pick strawberries. They also have vegetables that you can pick.
Okay.
But aside from that, it is a festival. There's a handmade market. There's 20 plus vendors. There's food trucks. There are, all sorts of fun things, farm animals, things to do with the kids, games. They had the last event that I went to there, they had this a life-size cornhole. Like, the thing is so big, you're throwing couch pillows.
Oh, wow.
That's fun.
That is fun.
That's
I love
really
that.
It's a day on the farm with the kids. Like, it's a fun thing. February 7th, WesleyWellsFarms.com. St. Augustine Spanish Wine and Food Festival.
We're going to talk to them. I'm excited for that chat, too.
Yes.
This is a special one, Mel. Yeah.
February 19th through 21st. It's at Flagler College. It benefits their hospitality program. So the students are active in planning and running this festival, which is
Oh.
awesome. But it does feature incredible Spanish wines, amazing food. It's 3 different events, SpanishWineFestival.com.
Love it.
What else? Do we have time for a few
let's
other
get
things?
2 more in there. Yeah.
Cathedral Festival.
Big one. Yep.
41st annual, February 20th through 22nd on the Mission Grounds. That's the big festival with the ride.
Right.
Oh, yeah. All the kiddos go to.
I
and
love it. Literally,
Yeah.
you can drop your kids off, give them some tickets, and just go.
Go.
Yeah.
There's fireworks.
Musics.
Lots of good live music bands.
Yeah.
Local.
Not just your average bands either. These are really extraordinary bands. that
Really
they put-
good
yeah.
bands.
Whoever curates that. Does a great job.
It's Cathedral Parish School. It benefits the school and its local parents who
Love it.
clearly just have
A niche for
ties
music.
to the community
Yeah.
and the music.
Because it's so
Yeah.
good. Every
Yeah.
year I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
It's
yeah.
great lineup.
Yeah.
Okay, one last one. Lighthouse 5K and Fun Run.
Right.
This is February 21st. It is a great race. Starts at the Lighthouse, ends at the Lighthouse. The Junior Service League of St. Augustine are the ones that organize it, and they give back to the Lighthouse and other nonprofits from this event.
Yeah, very, very special. We love the ladies of the Junior Service League. And I love that the fun run is like the kids can have their
It
little
is.
moment. Yeah.
Yeah, the fun run starts. The kids have a blast. It's great seeing the kids,
Yeah.
feel like they're doing something awesome. And
I love
racing.
tired children. That's my
That's
favorite.
right.
Get them tired, take a nap.
Right.
Yes.
And on the grounds, there are other things for children. There's bounce houses, crafts, all sorts of fun things.
Well, Renee, thank you so much for
Thanks,
today.
guys.
Tell everybody again where they can follow all the latest and greatest.
Right. Instagram or Facebook, but totallystaugustine.com has that full list.
Love
All right,
it
awesome.
so much. And I have great expectations for the rest
Oh,
of this
me
season.
too.
People are looking for a company, I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
Get ready, Sonnies. The Jimmy Jam Barbecue Slam is back Saturday, January 10th at the St. Johns County Fairgrounds. Gates open at 10 a.m. $20 admission, and kids 10 and under are free. There's a chili and chowder contest and a huge barbecue contest that's part of the People's Choice Awards. That's right. We need you to show up and show out and judge all the tasty bites. Plus tons more to see and do, like the Paul Bunyan Lumberjack Show or the K9 High Flying Disc Dog Show. There's a car show, live music, local vendors, and so much more. This event is pet friendly, and part of the proceeds goes to Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation, helping shelter dogs across Northeast Florida get the love and support they need to find their forever homes. And so what do you say, Sonnies? Let's save the date. This is gonna be great. Get your tickets now or find out more information at JimmyJamBarbecueSlam.com.
And we are back. Yes.
All right.
Sonnies, we have been talking about the St. Augustine Film Festival for a couple months now, and I'm really pumped for you guys to meet my great friend, Gregory Von Hausch. He's here, Executive Director. Greg, welcome to the show. Welcome to Sunny TV. First time.
First time, I'm a newbie.
I'm so excited to dive into this. For people that haven't been watching us, maybe this is their first time watching us today, can you talk a little bit about the St. Augustine Film Festival?
Sure, absolutely. This is our 16th year. It started out when Dr. Abar, the president of Flagler, came to me. We had just moved to town from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
My wife and I have been running the Fort Lauderdale Film Festival, and we continued to run it, but we moved up here to get out of South Florida.
Don't blame you at all.
Yeah. And Dr. Abar said, heard about us being in town, and he approached us, said, how would you like to create a film festival here on the college? And we actually didn't want to do it because that was one of the reasons we were running away from Fort Lauderdale. We wanted some downtime, but it sounded like an interesting thing. I could do like 3 or 4 films over a weekend.
Cool, yeah.
And but the first year we called it the Flagler College Film Festival, and almost nobody came.
Oh, no.
Over 3 days, we had like 1,500 people. And so I went to him and I said, you know, I think people think that we're a college film festival.
True, yes.
When we weren't, we were international. I said, would you mind if we change it to St. Augustine? He said, no problem. Bang, we went off like gangbusters. And from that moment, it's just been climbing ever since. And it's, you know, I think it's a really good festival, but I also think it fills a void here in St. Augustine because there isn't a lot of cinema, especially with the demise of the Corazon, which is so sad.
I know, oh my gosh.
Yeah, so we fill that little niche, you know, and so I feel really good about it. It's
Well, you
16
guys have
years.
brought some extraordinary celebrities over time, too, here.
Yes, Mary Stuart Masterson,
God, she
Karen
was
Allen, who's
amazing.
back again this time for her 4th or 5th time.
And she's doing a film eventually here in St. Augustine, too, which is pretty amazing. Renee already spilled his beans a little bit on that
Yeah,
one. Which
yeah.
is pretty amazing, though.
And that film is adapted from a play, and it's written set in St. Augustine.
love it.
It's really terrific.
She's an extraordinary lady.
Yeah, she is. She's terrific and really down to earth and genuine and sincere. I love her to death. So, but yeah, a lot of people, Giancarlo Esposito, on and on and on. A lot of celebrities have come. We're really focused on international films.
Okay.
We do show American indies. And but I think our strength is the international market where they would no way come here.
Yeah.
You know, they're not going to play epic.
I saw a really great interview that you guys did on the red carpet with Len Weeks, talking about the sister cities of Avila, Spain, and doing a little bit of Spanish culture with some of these films, too, this year.
Right, and it just so happens that so we did 4 films that the country of Spain gave us through their cultural embassy. And we partnered with Sister Cities, and that was kind of a neat way to introduce new people to the festival because it was free films all day long, and it just happens to turn out that we are really heavy in Spanish and French and Italian film this year.
Oh, great.
And
Those are our people.
Yeah, let my people come.
So now,
know, I love it.
let me ask you this. If you had to pick, now this is going to be tricky for you. If you had to pick one of these films that is like your that your heart is
Like
just
the marquee
with that
one, yeah.
film? Like, what would that be?
13 jours, 13 nuits.
Okay.
It is.
It's my lucky number.
Yeah.
13.
It's a true story. We're going to play it. First of all, it's a French film. We play it on Friday at 6:30 p.m. in Lewis Auditorium, and it's based on a novel by a French captain. It takes place in Afghanistan. The Americans have just announced that they're withdrawing. All hell breaks loose in the thing. I do not know how they shot this film.
Oh my
It
God.
is, you are on the edge of your seat. It's
My heart is like stopping right now.
Oh my God. I'm just
I'm
like,
so ready for this one.
yeah, I'm like this watching the thing. Oh my God.
Oh.
Sitting back.
But that's when you know it's a good film.
Right,
When your
absolutely.
body goes through the motion, right?
Exactly. Like when it's like one of those movies where, like scary movies, for instance.
Yeah.
If I'm sitting on the couch, I pull my feet up because I'm afraid I'm going to get sucked under the couch. It's like you feel like you're part of it.
Yeah, and me, this homie, he don't
This
do
homie?
scary. I don't do scary movies because I get scared. But this is because it's a true story, and it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
And everybody, it's basically a war film, but it's a story of perseverance, of intrigue, and of history. And so I highly recommend it. That would be the one.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
One of the ones that we've been talking about, it's all over town, is the Book of Freedom, The Confessions of Francisco Menendez.
Yes.
Which this is a Flagler College documentary. Am I saying that right?
Yes, yeah, they do a documentary. They also do a docudrama where they, they have people portraying, and they kind of flesh out. Like the Book of Confessions is like a scrapbook about what has happened during that time that he keeps, and it's their way of presenting the story. Him going back through the scrapbook and telling the story.
And we know the story of Fort Mose, where
Yeah.
it was basically freedom for slavery. So that kind of like dives into that story, right?
Absolutely. They go hand in hand. It'll be a powerful 1-2 punch. And it's also good for us to look back and not ignore what has happened, how far we've come,
Absolutely.
how far we're going backwards, which is really sad. And maybe it'll enlighten people to think, yeah, why are we taking steps backward right
Correct.
now?
And how can we see, take the stories of the past and inspire us to keep going forward?
Right.
Now, for a first time, I've never been to the St. Augustine Film Festival, and I'm
Okay.
sure some of our Sunnies may not have either. What is a good first time, like if you could give 3 tips for, I don't know why 3s are my number today.
It's okay.
If you could give 3 tips for a first time film festival goer for St. Augustine Film Festival, what would they be?
There's on Thursday at 2 o'clock at Lewis, followed at 4 o'clock at Lewis, there is a 2 films. It's the original and then a sequel. It's called Adventures Italian Style, and then Adventures Italian Style Reloaded.
Okay.
And it's about 3 20-something Italian kids that are friends, and they decide to go on a jaunt through Eastern Europe. In their first one, the Iron Curtain has just fallen. It's 1989. And they're going through, and they're just, like, c'est la vie, and having fun, and thinking everything's going to be, easygoing. It's a comedy, and it's also an intriguing story, with political ramifications, and darkness invades it. But the kids are so lovable. They're naive, they're jocular, they're just like 3 chums having a blast. And so those 2, let's count that as 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Because you see the revolution in these 2 films. There's a film on Sunday at 2 o'clock in Lewis called Olmo. And it is it takes place in New Jersey, but they're
Okay.
Mexican immigrants that have immigrated to this little community.
Amazing.
And it's a coming-of-age story, kind of like, these young teenagers trying to fit in with the society.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it is just...
And
Oh.
their culture versus the U.S. culture.
Oh, it's just...
Oh my goodness, I
it's
can
one-
only imagine.
It's one of those things that you just, it's a treasure, and it's so funny. I could have called it Olmo y Miguel, because Olmo's the lead character, and his sidekick is his best friend, Miguel.
It's kind of like us.
And yes,
It is perfect.
and they are just so lovable. It's really knockdown funny too. So I would include that.
That sounds great. And that's Sunday, right?
That is Sunday.
Okay.
And then, of course, Ben McKenzie's film.
Right. That's the guy from the OC.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Right. Yeah.
Good. I
All
let
of them
him
are
know
like
that.
fangirling over Ben coming
Oh my
to
God,
town.
can
yeah.
you set me up a meet and
They
greet?
are like so excited.
Can you do that for me?
I can absolutely do that.
Shut
You're gonna
the
go.
front door. Oh my God, I hope his wife doesn't get upset. Jim, I hate to tell you, I'm going on a date.
You've got to come, and I'll make sure that you get introduced and get some one-on-one time.
Oh my God.
But this is his directorial debut. Am I saying that right?
Well, it is maybe in film. He directed some episodes of Gotham and Southland.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. And he did some screenwriting on those as well. So he wrote this documentary. It's all about cryptocurrency.
Oh.
And it's really fascinating. He like interviews Sam Bankman-Fried about a week before the feds throw him in the slammer, before all
way.
the
I feel like
feces
I've
hit the
seen
fan.
this.
No,
You
no,
have
not
not
yet.
seen this.
You have not
No, I
seen
haven't
it.
seen
You
it
have
yet.
not-
But
you've heard the
he was-
story, but not seen it.
But he was interviewed on 60 Minutes.
Maybe
and all
that's
these
what it
things.
is.
So you
Okay.
probably saw snippets on all the
Yes.
different news shows and lawyer shows. And so, as interesting as that may sound, it's also hysterically funny because
Okay.
he's got a really great sense of humor.
It's like a dark sense of humor, right?
Yeah,
I
and-
love that.
and a very matter-of-fact sense of humor too. So it's charming in that way. So that would be good. You'd have these Italian films, this American Mexican film, and then you'd have a documentary. So that would, going back to your book of three over there, I would say that those would be the ones off the top of my head that I would go for.
That's amazing.
He also brought us this, Mr. Gregory was kind enough to bring us this book that shows everything.
Yeah. Like a
And
playbill.
Look, they used David and I on the cover. I don't know if you could see that.
But I really want to keep going with this because there's so many really cool movies. The Count of Monte Cristo. Am I saying that right? Like, I thought I saw that on the lineup, right?
Yeah, that plays 9:45 Saturday morning in the Virginia Room, which is the second floor of the student center.
Okay.
And it is the most opulent. If you've ever read it or seen it, this is
Yeah.
the most opulent production ever. It opens up with this shipwreck in the middle of these stormy seas, and it is just breathtaking how they shot it. And swashbuckling, with sword fights and
We know that from Captain Mayhem.
Let's
yeah.
say it's Captain Mayhem. I was just flipping through this, and there's this film called Salt.
yes,
It sounds hilarious.
yeah, and the gentleman that wrote it and produced it and stars in it will be here. That is on 10 o'clock on Friday morning at Lewis, and at 9:15 we're doing a coffee and pastries.
Pastries.
For
I'm there.
anybody that comes to the movies. And there's three. There's Salt, which is a short comedy. There's also Lorraine Portman's film, which I think you're going to hear about later, and so she'll be there as well. And then there is a documentary called Legacy Lives Here about Hazel Henderson. Who has roots here in St.
Yeah.
Augustine. So those three short films will go together at 10 o'clock on Friday at Lewis.
So Mel, one of the things that I really love about this film festival is that you watch the movie, and a lot of them they have a Q&A session afterwards, so that you can really dive into like some of the stories you meet. It depending on who's here, is it the director, some of the
Right.
actors? I think that that's an extraordinary. Do all film festivals have these Q&A sessions?
Most of them do, but what makes ours a little bit different is we're really make our celebrities or even just our filmmakers, even the filmmakers that you've never heard of, but you probably will in the future, accessible to the public. So after they do their Q&A, they go into the lobby. People can talk with them one-on-one, get pictures in front of the red carpet on the step and repeat.
I think that's so great because in the world we live in today, oftentimes like
You
directors
don't get
and
a chance to.
actors and actresses, they're so far off, and it's like no.
Yeah.
picture.
And this is a really cool way for our town,
Exactly.
for Hollywood to come to our town, which is so fun.
And it's great for the filmmakers too, because even with everybody trying to be as polite as they can, occasionally people will not like something about a film or see a bit. Well, those things come out. They may not be overt, but that's what the filmmaker comes to these festivals
To
for.
get the feedback.
Yeah, they don't. Of course, they want to hear all great things.
Sure.
But if there is something lacking or something that didn't work and they didn't understand it or whatever, this is a time for them to have their ears open. It's a very safe atmosphere, because it's almost like a laboratory for them. They can hear these things and then go back and regroove the film. Say, okay, matter if I cut this out or if I spend some more time on this sequence, and it helps them before their films get released while they're looking for distribution.
Reminds me a lot of Kurt St. Thomas. Remember when he debuted? That was amazing. And still going. I still see him going to different film festivals. What an incredible human being.
Yeah, he's one of the reasons why I'm sad that we've lost him here.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, yeah. He just moved away.
He moved away.
To Louisiana, I believe. But another one that everyone's swooning over is Tiago's film, right? Is he Brazilian? Am I saying
He's
this right?
Brazilian. So it's a
Listen to
life
this.
story about this guy who grew up in the ghettos of Rio doing breakdancing on the streets and just being kind of one of these kids having fun. But he meets this teacher of ballet and becomes, intrigued by it. And all of his friends are thinking, "What are you doing?" Going, and he becomes this international ballet star that goes off and is the lead dancer for the London Ballet.
Oh my God.
And goes around the world. So we're flying him in from Rio, and he'll talk about the film, his life, and all that, and maybe we'll put on a pair of tights and do a jump. I don't know.
Hello.
Oh my God, is that your dream?
I think so. I mean, extraordinary story.
Oh, it is.
And for you to be able to get it, to fly him in, to
I
be able to, for
know.
us to be able to talk to him, that's extraordinary.
And like touch him, like you could be like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna hug you."
I don't know. You might have to pay extra.
Well, the other thing, he was supposed to come in 2 days earlier. He got a film, and he's going to come in on Friday,
Okay.
show his film on Saturday,
And then he leaves?
and leaves on Sunday.
Oh my
and
goodness.
he's flying from Rio de Janeiro.
How long is that flight?
He's
Long
like
time.
19 hours or something
Yeah.
because he has to fly up and
Thank
and
you.
get back
You
down.
gotta
and
go
all
around the
yeah. So I mean, that's really
dedication.
Yeah, because he could have just blown us off.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be great. Now, when is his film again? Saturday, you said?
His Saturday at 2 p.m. I want to say.
I think that sounds right. Yeah.
That's right.
Wow. So all of these
Yes.
incredible films. Is there any others that you want to highlight before we get into like how people can buy tickets?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a film today. Are we live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
we're recorded, but you're good. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, whatever. Let me move into tomorrow. Today at 4:30, there's a film at Lewis called 8, and it takes place during the Spanish Revolution with Franco and all this stuff, and it follows these two people that were born in the same village, a man and a woman, and follows them for 8 decades.
Oh wow.
And as their paths converge and they meet each other, but they were born like minutes apart. And it's by Julio Medem, who's one of probably Spain's preeminent director. He is just brilliant. And this one, you have to listen to and watch, but it's just a stunningly beautiful film. So
How do you find time to see all these films? I've got to ask you that. You see a ton of films a year.
Yeah, we do, especially when you think about all the ones that don't make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did that in a minute and 30 seconds.
Well, it's what we do, so. And luckily,
Go,
Bonnie
Speed
and I
Racer.
really
Go,
enjoy
Speed
watching
Racer.
films.
Yeah. It was actually 2 minutes.
And even some of the ones that we
You're a speed peepee.
don't select, shouldn't say don't like, because there are a lot of films that I personally like, but I don't know if our audience would connect with them.
Well, it's sort of like a DJ. You're kind of curating a festival so that it kind of
Perfect.
merchandises together.
Right.
For better, lack of a
Yeah,
better term.
and it's not. This sounds silly, but it's not about what I like. It's what I think the people here will like.
Nice.
And we've been fairly successful in that.
Extremely, yeah.
Every once in a while, you strike out, but I think our batting average is pretty high, and the public likes us. So, anyway, yeah, it's a fun, unique, challenging job. Oh, let me give you, for instance, about the challenges. So, we have to pay for a lot of the rights for the European films. And so by the time they get selected and they invoice us, all of a sudden it's December. Well, you know how things slow down in December here. Well, in Europe, they've virtually December 2nd. Well, it's Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, I'm taking a break. Yeah.
Yeah, they take getting their attention. So a lot of times we don't get the films sent to us in time. Like the ones that we had from for the Spanish Embassy, and we get them the day we show them. They have to be downloaded. We have to get a key.
Yeah.
Computer code to
goodness.
show. It's
Right, and it's always down to the wire every single
Right,
time.
yeah.
Speaking of really cool things that are happening also, and I want to make sure we get this in, is Karen Allen is presenting an award, a legendary award, right?
Oh yeah, to her friend Christy Zia, and Christy is a production designer, costume designer,
Oh,
producer.
awesome.
She did films like Silence of the Lambs,
Oh, wow.
As Good as It Gets. I mean, Manchurian Candidate,
All the
big
things.
movies, Goodfellas.
As Good as It Gets is so
Oh,
good. Remember the dog
Goodfellas?
Verdell? Remember that
Yes.
dog? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, that is so cool.
And she even has a part in As Good as It Gets. So and so she, and her bio is in here, and she's getting the Lifetime Achievement Award. And so we had to cram it onto a whole page.
Look
There's
at that.
so many films
Yeah.
that Christy has done. In fact, she's supposed to come in earlier, but she's working on the new J-Lo movie.
Okay.
And she's doing the production design for that.
Very nice.
Yeah. So anyway, what was I going to say about her? Oh yeah. So it's noon on Saturday
Okay.
at Lewis Auditorium, and it's free.
Okay.
And Karen Allen, if you want to meet Karen Allen, I can guarantee you she'll be there. She's going to introduce her friend Christy. She's going to show clips from Christy's career. Then the two of them will have a conversation on stage, ending with a Q&A with the audience where you get to ask Christy questions and with Karen moderating.
Wow. Could you imagine asking her questions of all of those different films?
Do you really want me to ask her questions? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'd be
think-
like, girl, you want to play a rapid fire round?
We definitely have to make this on
I
it's
know.
noon
Oh
on
my God.
Saturday. That is amazing. I love that. So where can people get tickets? Where can people really participate into the film festival?
Well, they can come to our box office if they want to and get them right at the door.
Cool.
And that would be at either of our theaters. We're at Lewis Auditorium exclusively now through Friday.
Okay.
Then on Saturday, we're at Lewis, Gamache Koger Theater, and the Virginia Room.
Okay.
And then on Sunday,
Oh my
we're
goodness.
at Lewis and Gamache.
Got it.
Okay, perfect.
I think
You got
we've
it.
made that as
Yeah.
complicated as we could do it. We were
But
successful.
it's all right there.
It's all right there.
Around Flagler College,
Yeah,
essentially.
you're right. You can just walk to everything in about 3 minutes. And so you can do that. You can get your tickets right at the door, or you can go to our website, staugfilmfest.com.
Extraordinary.
So that's staugfilmfest.com.
Extraordinary Film Fest, Sonnies. Everybody needs to rally this weekend. This is amazing to have this in our town. Greg, thank you so much for coming by our studio.
I love it.
So
Oh my God,
special.
Thank you so much. And we will be hearing more. I can't wait to see which one we are gonna pick.
I know. We're definitely going to go to a bunch of
Yes,
these. This is really
absolutely.
super exciting. But let's take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance. Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
Right. Remember we talked about the tree over in St. Augustine Beach
Yes.
yesterday? Well, St. Augustine Beach commissioners, I'll keep this real short and brief. They met yesterday and they said, we're not going to be paying $400,000 for the spot. So you tree huggers out there, you might want to do
You
a
want to padlock yourself to the tree.
kumbaya moment to save the tree, I guess, or something. But yeah, that's not going through. Just keeping you locally impressed. But also, who is also locally impressed is Old Town Trolley.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
New year, same face? Absolutely not. St. Johns County and St. Augustine, it's time to put your best face forward with About Face Aesthetics. The Legends of Glow are back with their Friday facials featuring the new Fassage, their signature face massage that has locals buzzing. And if you're ready to level up your skin game, listen closely. They've got prepaid trio packages. That's pure main character energy. These 3 high-level treatments are for a very special price. And if you want more, because of course you do, boo, load up on the Beauty Bank and score 20% off of prepaid packages, or go boldly with buy 2, get 1 free, because glow should never come alone. You gotta go check out this new year, a new glow, and some iconic faces at aboutface.guru. Book it today, boo. We'll see you there. All right, well, let's get into Mel's DJ Snack Pack playlist facts.
All right, here we go. Today's song is Eye of the Tiger.
Eye of the Tiger,
It's the thrill of the fight. So
yes, that's such a great song.
Yep, this anthem exists because Sylvester Stallone wanted Queens. Another one bites the dust for Rocky 3, and he couldn't get the rights. So instead,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sylvester Stallone personally commissioned Survivor to write something with the same punch.
Wow.
The band dedicated it and delivered it in a few days and accidentally created one of the most motivational songs recorded ever.
Speaking of most motivational songs ever, we have plenty of time for you to get to this next one.
Okay, Vogue. Okay.
Come on, Vogue.
Let your body move to the music.
Hey, hey, hey.
Fun fact about this song, when I lived in Asheville, I did a benefit for AIDS awareness, and
Yeah?
the drag queens turned me into Madonna from the Vogue
Oh,
video.
that has to be. Do you
It
have
was so fun.
content
I need to
from
find
that?
videos of
You
that.
need to go back
I
and.
had 3 wigs on my head and did a headstand on stage, and I had like 8-inch heels on.
I am absolutely so proud of you,
You
in
know
this
what
moment.
my name was? Helena Handbasket. So the roll call of Hollywood legends wasn't random. Madonna carefully selected Golden Age icons she felt deserved renewed attention, especially women and LGBTQ plus favorites.
God
the
bless.
song introduced a whole new generation to names they've never heard of, while simultaneously bringing underground ballroom culture and specific dancing.
Greta Garbo,
To the
Anne
main-
Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean, on the cover of a magazine, Grace Kelly, Halogen, picture
Ginger
of a
Rogers,
beauty
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, okay, we
Jim-
screwed that
yeah,
up there. Yeah, we'll
there
have
you
to
go.
rehearse that a little bit better.
Yeah, there we go. What's up with shenanigans today, bro?
Oh, that's a nice toss over. Never call me bro. The yard sale heard
bro.
round the neighborhood. All right, we all love a yard sale. Us vintage queens out there. Sonnies, gather around, because this happens when ambition meets folding tables. Mabel decided it was time for a yard sale.
Oh, this
okay,
is gonna go so wrong.
Not a casual declutter, not a sell a lamp and call it a day. No, she went full purge mode. Okay, so out came the lawn chairs, the ceramic fogs, the VHS tapes labeled Holiday '97. Why are you selling that, Mabel? And one very questionable jacket that had been hanging in the hall closet since the Clinton administration.
Members only.
There's no stains on it. Now, here's where things took a turn. The jacket belonged to Mabel's husband, Earl. Earl, who
Earl had to die.
he enjoys black coffee, local gossip, and taking out his teeth at night. He cleans them, he washes them, but unbeknownst to Mabel, and very much known to Earl, Earl randomly places his dentures inside the pocket of the jacket overnight.
Oh, God.
So, fast forward to Saturday at 8:12 a.m., a woman named Linda, 3 streets over, is flipping through the jackets like she's on a thrift store treasure hunt. She finds the jacket and tries it on, loves the vibe, $3
no.
sold.
Oh, no.
Mabel Mabel is thrilled. She's got her first sale. Linda is thrilled. She's got her jacket. Earl is inside brushing his gums. Cut to 10:47 a.m. Earl steps outside, coffee in hand, smiling at the neighbors, and then Mabel notices something is off. His smile is very minimalist. Earl says, she goes, Earl, where is your teeth? Earl freezes, he shrugs, and looks at the empty coat rack, whispers, they're in the jacket. Oh my gosh. I cannot
Stop.
express this enough. Panic ensued. Mabel starts yelling down the street like she's calling lost cattle. Linda, with the jacket. Did you buy a jacket with accessories?
Oh my God.
10 minutes later, Linda comes holding a plastic bag like it's evidence from a crime scene inside Earl's dentures. She says, I thought this was a whistle.
Oh no. What kind of whistle are you blowing?
I don't know, honey. Earl was emotionally recovered. The yard sale had to shut down early that day. The jacket is
That's
back
hilarious.
home, and Mabel has implemented a new rule. No selling clothing without checking the pockets, no expectations, and no teeth left behind.
I cannot. That's hilarious. Stop
Oh,
it.
let's get into that snack attack.
All right, so here we go. This was sent to me by Lauren. She's a Pilates instructor in Ponte Vedra.
Oh, nice.
She actually likes salads and she's trying to eat more vegetables, but she always ends up adding creamy dressing. Otherwise, it feels unfinished. I know it defeats the purpose, but I don't know how to feel. I don't want to feel deprived.
I find it interesting that she's a Pilates instructor doing creamy salad dressing. Sorry,
Yeah.
not sorry, Lauren.
Uh-huh.
Might want to check yourself. Get a little balsamic
Yep.
instead.
So, sweetheart, you're not eating salad. You're eating dressing with aspirations.
You're not doing great, sweetie.
No, you're not doing great. So, protein first: chicken, tofu, chickpeas, eggs,
Okay.
beef, whatever you want to do.
Fine.
Roasted vegetables, so it feels warm and grounding, and a lighter dressing. I have a vinaigrette I make. It's red wine vinegar, olive oil, and complete seasoning. Put it on there, toss it up. It has such a good flavor.
That is my jam. Speaking
There
of
you go.
seasoning, you got a very special gift from Spice and Tea
Oh
Exchange.
my God, it's on the other side of the room. Of course it is.
It is
So
the-
Colleen gave us this 12 days of
Flavor.
spices. It's like the teas that she gave us, but it's all flavor spices and like different kind of mixtures for stuff. So I cannot wait to get home and open it up and check it out.
Telling you got to check out Spice and Tea Exchange. All right, Sonnies, this is a new season of new energy. You're the headline, the moment, and the glow that people feel, and they know why.
Yes.
Take up space today. Walk the story that is already leaning into your life. This year doesn't happen to you, it rises with you.
And special thanks to Greg from the St. Augustine Film Festival and Renee
Don't
from
go
Totally St.
drifting
Augustine.
off too far, Sonnies. We've got Afternoon Delight back at 3 o'clock today.
Yes.
Super excited to get into that. Wait till you see these memes. I'm going
Oh my
to
God, I
absolutely
can't wait for the horoscope 79 edition.
tickle your pickle. We'll talk to you
Hilarious.
later. Bye, babies.
Bye, guys. No, I've been doing so good Monday and Tuesday.